Hi Taurus, welcome into a general weekly reading for you. Hope you're doing well out there. This will be for the week of January 6th to the 12th, 2025. Now, I did channel 3 different messages before beginning the recording of this reading, the third of which feels like the main message for you, the main energy. And that was, I am simply the best. I am simply the best. And so I feel this confidence about you, this talented energy naturally, within this Taurus collective, feeling very bold but peaceful and naturally not forcing it and just getting things done easily. I'm getting the word master, of your craft is how that was finished. And the word advanced came through in a vision just now in bolded caps. Okay, almost. Now they're showing it to me, kind of in lights, like a Broadway sign of some sort. But the 2 other messages, one of which was, if there's a will, there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. You're very determined throughout the week. You're not giving up. You're knowing and remembering that when it's meant to get done, how it's meant to get done, it will. If something's meant to change and remain with you moving forward or come on back, then it will. It's this feeling of you, without even meaning to at certain points, very efficiently trusting in the way your path is meant to proceed forward, even in the midst of not seeing and understanding everything about it, about the future and whatnot, and even the past. But what was the other message? What was the other message? Okay, I guess it's not meant to come out right now. You might find it's a very spiritual week where you're doing a lot of channeling, whether you're initiating this meaning to or not. Take a deep breath. It could feel like a lot. For Taurus, from the Secret Language of Light Oracle. Ooh, I remembered it. I never do because that's a bit of a long name. The Secret Language of Light Oracle. Ooh, look at this. You might have Virgo in your chart. If you don't, so be it. But this was one of their main energies. Spirit is saying, let that light shine for the world to see. You are one grounded individual who brings a sense of peace and comfort and stability into the lives of others, the energy fields of others. Whether this is due to something like this online, for people at a distance around the world, it could be as well or more so in general when it comes to your physical presence. Your energy is something that people are looking to with question marks, looking to with a sense of desire and even respect. And I'm hearing the word quality. And I feel like this word quality, that message is coming through on different levels in different ways, different forms throughout this week period for you, even surrounding it. Quality energy naturally, as we were just talking about that. Quality work, creation, developments, quality improvement, quality opportunity to get your life more in order, to feel better about how things are now more than ever and moving forward, to prepare to succeed to the furthest extent. There's something you're taking as far as a vitamin, a capsule for some, a pill, and maybe even, I want to say, a face moisturizer or a face oil and or serum, something of the sort. These things I feel are very much working to your advantage. There may be even for some a rewinding in the aging effects when it comes to the aging effects. And what I was just mentioning, some if not all of which could be working to your advantage in that sense. But I don't really know what this name of the card actually means. But as I'm being drawn to this Venn diagram, they're saying there's at least 2 areas of your life that are overlapping in commonalities, entanglement, necessary observation, understanding, and maybe even remembrances being highlighted, coming to be for the sake of preparation for you to shift forward correctly. Say it's your connection in your home life, your connection in your work, your personal, alone time, maybe home life with your work. Your past with your current day reality could as well be applicable, but that feels, if so, very additional, right? It feels like 2 specific aspects, areas of your current day reality. But either way, I feel your heart space is part of this week. We're needing you to clear that up and open that up, maybe even heal it more so for some, and that will create more of a shine, a glow, an expression to the world, maybe in different ways or one particular way. But I feel for some, you're being prepared for a new chapter when it comes to love and romance. Now, this is applicable for you regardless of whether you're single currently, have been dating recently, or randomly or not. You know what I mean? And it does also apply to a lot of which who are in a connection, a commitment, currently, okay, stepping into this week period. But I feel like you're in your divine feminine, okay? You're in your divine feminine energy. And this very much giving the message of they replace this with spiritual, okay? You're in your spiritual feminine energy throughout the week. Remembering, regardless of how you present yourself and want to be perceived in this world, we all got the feminine and we all have the feminine and masculine energy within us. But there may be a focus on you wanting to discover your soul family, your soul tribe, or maybe you are experiencing changes in regards to a current existing one. But we have joy. Joy, my friend. This is going to be a week where you can't help but feel the joy within your world coming to be very easily. It's like you're misunderstood by somebody at a moment where they didn't hear you correctly, or you maybe worded it incorrectly, or just in a confusing manner, or couldn't get your thoughts or your thought in order. Or maybe we're spiritually messed with and it creates joy in the moment. It very much reminds me of my serving job, where very specifically last night was one of those times, or at least part of the shift, where we were mishearing each other left and right. We were struggling, and we would just end up laughing. We would stumble, and we created levels of joy and enjoyment, laughter, in regards to it, due to it. But I also feel like there's a starlight quality about you throughout the week, and they're giving me the fire colors yellow, red, and orange. Okay, so all purple and pink are good colors for you, but I feel there's a fiery way about you at certain points that's coming through different in comparison to a fire sign. I mean, like myself, you might have both, Taurus and fire in your chart very prominently. But I do feel either way, your outlook is helping you experience more joy throughout the week than recently. It's this sort of, I'm not holding on to what is not meant to be carried forward, just because of your expectations, just because of that job-related, expectation or two, if not several. Just because you did me wrong, or you questioned me, made me look bad. This also feels very much for the empaths, cleansing your energy and not holding on to what's not yours to carry, and therefore experiencing this lighter, more glowing, shining, brightness. Okay, this joy once again. But visualize. It's a week, my friend, where they want you to visualize exactly what you want, with a sense of a bit of a wiggle, somewhat of this wiggle room, this flexibility in the midst of this visualization, this imagination, this powerful manifestation and co-creation that we're igniting more so within your world, or bringing on back. It's this feeling of, say, you want to be within this new relationship moving forward after a certain point. It may feel like it's, about time, like it's been too long. And you feel like you're in the right chapter, the right state of being for it. Anyways, think about the type of connection you want. Maybe even pinpoint and send out to spirit in the universe in different ways, and one of which is visualizing the type of person, whether it's looks, personality, career. But then say one, could be switched up and you would still be really happy with that person, right? And you maybe have different types. This is just an example. Then keep it open in that way, you know what I mean? But you prefer more of the studious type of energy and personality. Or maybe you would prefer more of the humorous sort of, down to earth energy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's desirable for you because you're a Taurus. But I feel like you're meant to be with somebody hardworking either way. Okay. I feel like laziness, this unmotivated energy would not fly with you, at least in the long run. But insight and alignment, you're going to be gaining true levels of insight from different avenues, one of which is spirit, even if you don't think it is. And this helps you throughout the week in regards to noticing where there's more alignment within your world at this point in comparison to the past, but also therefore highlighting who and what is out of alignment with you. And maybe this is a long overdue realization or leading to an adjustment, maybe a removal of importance, okay? Because I really feel like you need to be noticing, okay, who doesn't have your back, but for some, who's just not on your wavelength, who's maybe, okay, let's just say below you, okay? Below you. You might as well have a moment where you're pushed to look down, okay? Maybe at your feet, the ground you're walking on, there's something on the ground maybe, whether it's outside and or indoors, but releasing is part of this week on so many levels. Let's move on. 11 and a half minutes of just the oracle for the tarot, for Taurus. I don't have to describe the energy I was just expressing. I feel like you will pick up on it and digest it how you're meant to. The Eight of Pentacles, putting in the hard work. There's a very hardworking, motivated way about you. Please find the balance in it all, though, because there's a potential for burnout for some. There's a potential for negatively affecting your energy due to this. If you're doing energy work like myself, make sure you're stepping away in between them, or at least some of what you're accomplishing. Make sure you are cleansing your energy thoroughly, especially after the workload of that day. Because then say you connect with somebody in your physical reality, you go into a day-to-day job or you go to do something else, you go to the storefront for some, your energy is not going to be 100% yours, right? Or at all yours. And we need you to be in the Taurus energy for the majority of this week. Where you put in the work, where you feel motivated, you reap the rewards, you see the results. I feel if you've done something like I have, where I just recently re-implemented a couple days ago, the rest of the 12 signs. So do hop over and watch those at your other placements if you feel so guided after finishing this reading, of course. If you've re-implemented something and it hasn't picked up in pace, progression, growth, results as fast as you may have hoped or wanted, I think you kind of already knew this was going to happen. And so they're saying just take a deep breath and recognize that things will pick up when they're meant to, okay? There's a feeling of you as well being discovered. The Five of Pentacles in reverse, I feel a sense of plenty about this collective. Your mind is very significant, and that's taking a focus when it comes to other people at a distance and up close. I stumble along the way, but I pick myself back up. I laugh it off. I maybe just ignore the stumble because it's not going to get the best of me. Where you've been feeling a sense of lack, I feel there is either plenty of that flowing in and being utilized, maybe saved throughout this week. But if it's something that you don't see yourself acquiring or you don't end up acquiring throughout the week per se, there's at the very least preparation for the acquiring, the maybe uniting with whatever this is for you in the near future, okay? Please remember you walk a very divine path where divine timing is truly on your side. Time in general is on your side. You're going to be where you're meant to be when you're meant to be there. You're going to accomplish what you're meant to. And again, you're trusting this better, when you're meant to. But the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands, it feels like some of which are going through a spiritual awakening, but you might as well be going through what feels like a new spiritual chapter. In some, I do feel this is sort of partially, if not fully, it was ignited very prominently at the beginning of the new year. But given this is a week starting at the 6th, it feels like you're still in the beginning stages of this new adventure-filled, success-filled, plenty-filled chapter, okay? and that doesn't exclude your spiritual activity, okay? And messages coming through, but there will be solid connecting throughout the week of importance, connecting back to your higher self, to source, to a higher power of some sort otherwise, connecting with other people in your physical reality, connecting to creation, to development, to even the mundane tasks in a positive, renewed sense. You're going to find it's a very intuitive week as well. I'm going to leave it at that, okay? So I hope it was truly helpful. I'll see you in the next one.